Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our 2017 Elite Extra Edition Random Player One Box Break number 2. We'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody's got a good start to their weekend. Hopefully not too many of you have snow. I think we're expecting to get a little tonight, but hopefully it won't be much of anything. It's a little late in the season for that nonsense. We'll get started here in just a little bit. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to get in, watch the randomization and whatnot. I thought we were going to be doing tonight's break on our new computer, but we had a little bit of a snafu, so we are running off the laptop again this evening. Hopefully we'll have that straightened out in the next week or so. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our randomization. Just like with all of our random player box breaks, we list everybody in the order of which they made their purchase. So Debbie C bought the first spot in this break, and Scase was kind enough to close us out earlier this week. So we'll randomize our list 5 times and then match it up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Once, twice, 3, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Jimoon 122084 at the top. And let's see who we've got at the bottom. And we've got Jimoon 122084 at the bottom. What a coincidence. So we'll just match that up against our alphabetical player list here. And I'm going to cut and paste it over to the right here so I can sort by everybody's eBay IDs. Make sure. Okay. All right. Of course, we'll blow up our font a little bit to make it a little easier to read. Okay, So, and I'm going to apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of these names. I am not the biggest prospector in the world, so some of these names I might struggle with, just like I do on basically every checklist, especially hockey. So here we go. April Whitney 0 has Alec Boychuk, Carter Young, Christopher Sees, Cole Wilcox, Dallas Woolfolk, Daniel Tillow, Danny Mars, Dalton Varsho, Freddie Tarnick, Jacob Pearson, Jake Junis, Kevin Matan, Mason House, Miles Straw, Nolan Gorman, O'Neill Cruz, Ryan Hoskins, Robert Moore, Shed Long, Steel Walker, Trevor Stefan, Tyler Holton, Tyler O'Neill, and Yadier Alvarez. ATL Sports Cards 88 has Franiel Baez and Ryan Lilly. Bingo Nut 54 has Braden Schwiemek, Brian Miller, Brian Mata, Cody Sedlock, Dylan Cruz, Giuseppe Ferraro, Jeffrey Diaz, Jesus Sanchez, Joseph Dunnan, Junior Panagua, Mark Venitos, Michael Brooks, Richard Urena, and Ronald Acuna. Bryant Kimura 0 has Adam Hastley, Brent Honeywell, Marco Luciano, Royce Lewis, and Yason Lemos. BSBR 7 has Nick Meyer, Robert Plesson, and Tom DeBlock. KWAT 3098 has George Valera and Logan Wormuth. CC Fisher 991 has Alberto Fabian, Brendan Lund, Charcer Burks, Connor Wong, David Garcia, Dustin Fowler, Ernie Clement, Gavin Sheets, Gleiber Torres, Grant Taylor, Isaac Padres, Jake Thompson, Jefferson Geraldo, Joan Baez, Joe Perez, Jonah Todd, Juan Perez, Lincoln Hinsman, Luis Campesano, Mackenzie Gore, Morgan Cooper, Nick Madrigal, Nicky Lopez, Quinn Brody, Ricardo Balaga Iber, Ronnie Rojas, Spencer Howard, Taylor Walls, Tomas Nido, and Tristan Lutz. Dave S. has Elvin Fernandez. Debbie C. has Emmanuel Rodriguez, Henry Morales, Mac Jusset, Trenton Kemp, and Willie Adamus. Jimoon 122084 has AJ Minter, Alejandro Rosario, Andrew Vaughn, and Uri Tavares, Anthony Siegler, Blaine Inlow, Brendan Rogers, Brett Netzer, Bryce Tucker, Casey Mize, Chance Adams, Colton Hawk, Dane Myers, Daniel Flores, David Peterson, Diego Castillo, Dustin Peterson, Esteri Ruiz, Gianluca Delatry, Ian Anderson, J.J. Mativitt, Jackson Miller, Jake McCarthy, Jeremy Ehrman, John Diaz, Johan Azevedo, Johnny Aiello, Jomar Reyes, John Olson, Jordan Holloway, Luis Almanzara, Luis Robert, Mason Dinneberg, Mirandi Gonzalez, Michael Rucker, Michael Ciani, Nelson Berkwich, Noavi Marte, Raleigh Hector, Ronald Bolanos, Ronald Guzman, Seth Beer, Shane Baz, Stephen Gingery, Tim Cate, Tristan Casas, Victor Robles, Will Crow, Will Banfield, and Zach Granite. JMLVY has Brendan McKay, Brendan Little, Bryce Turang, Dylan Peters, Eloy Jimenez, Franklin Hurtado, Joshua Palacios, Julio no idea how to pronounce that, Junino Tirian, Kyle Wright, Lucius Fox, Michael Mercado, Nick Dinnan, Pavin Smith, Rock Reggio, Ronnie Mauricio, Stuart Fairchild, Tim LaCastro, Travis Swaggerty, Tyler Frank. John H. has Drew Waters, Harrison Bader, Orlando Chiavilli, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Ryan Vellotti. Judith A. has D.L. Hall. M.C. Gall has Jamie Baria, and Tyler Buffett. M.E.Z. has Adonis Medina, Alex Lane, Austin Voth, Buddy Kennedy, Caden Grenier, Casey Gillespie, Evan Steele, J.B. Bukakis, Jake Berger, Jojo Romero, Jose Miguel Fernandez, Kyrie Washington, Landon Markrow, not sure on that one, MJ Mendelez, Mason Wynn, Matthew Libertori, Raynell Delgado, Sully Matias, Tanner Witt, and Zach Collins. Michael G. has Carlos Rincon. Murph 5298 has Kevin Merrill and Michael Flores. OctoClean has Drew Ellis, Estani Castillo, and Jared Kalanick. Prospector OD has Bryce Johnson, David Diaz, Evan White, Jerson Moreno, Gelfrey Marte, Joseph Menifee, Kyle Lewis, Patrick Ravy, Pedro Vasquez, and Ryan Weathers. Q5Team043E has Adrian Hernandez, Adrian Valerio, Alex Fiedo, Brendan Murphy, Dominic Smith, Dylan Busby, Edwin Loria, Estevan Florio, Ethan Hankins, Freddie Peralta, Greg Deichman, J.P. Crawford, Jarlin Garcia, Jeter Downs, Joe Adele, Joshua Hartle, J.T. Yin, Larry Ernesto, Luis V. Garcia, Michael Kopech, Moises Ramirez, Nelson Beltran, Nick Sinzel, Nick Springle, Sean Weimer, Seth Corey, Tommy Doyle, Will Gaddis, and Wilman Candeliero. Raynon E. has Algins Vasquez, Blake Hunt, Connor Siebold, Julio Rodriguez, Luis Alexander Baseby, Luis Ortiz, Matt Tabor, Nick Allen, Riley Gillum, and Tyler Freeman. Robert A. has Adrian Morjon, Brandon Dieter, Bubba Thompson, Griffin Canning, Kumar Rocker, Lucas Gordon, Tanner Houck, Tanner Scott, and Jeffrey Ramirez. Oh, and Yemenol Marinez. SAD 17 has Jose Hernandez. Scase has Abraham Gutierrez, Austin Beck, Iendo Ortiz, Bayron Laura, Brent Rooker, Brian Garcia, Carlos Aguiar, Clark Schmidt, Grant Koch, Hagen Danner, Jaron Kendall, Joey Morgan, Kevin Smith, KJ Harris, Nathan Lukes, Sam Carlson, and Yasel Atuna. Speedy Survival Store has Andre Jimenez, Cole Brannon, Helio Ramos, Petey Halpin, Sebi Zavalos, and Trevor Rogers. Stan R has Zach Kirkley. Steel and Home 50 has Quentin Holmes. Stephen F has Omar Florentino. Thomas F. has Connor Pilkington, Nate Pearson, and Nick Prato. 3 Pineapples has Mike Ballman. Todd A.F. has Alec Thomas and Jacob Gonzalez. Tony F. has Matt Sauer. William W. has Keston Hura and Nick Gordon. All right, now that I've went through the list, give me just a moment to move my chair over and we'll open our box and see what we have. All right, here's our box. 5 cards per pack, 5 packs per box. Ton of hits. I believe there's 5 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards plus a silhouette auto. Should be a lot of fun. Good luck, y'all. Hopefully we'll get some big stuff. Get my sleeves ready. As per my usual, I don't have my sleeves ready. It's been a little hectic today. We rearranged the room that we do our breaks in and a little discombobulated. All right, pack number 1. And we have Mark Veneto Space. Oop. Thomas Nito Status. Unfortunately, that top right corner's a little dinged. That's out of 99. And Colton Hawk on-card autograph. Very nice. And then Brett Netzer on-card autograph, Aspirations, serial numbered 4 of 100. Nice hit there for the Netzer spot. And then our last card in the pack is Huno Tillian base. We'll go ahead and sleeve all these as we pull them. That's a sharp card. Very sharp. Nice having all these on-card autographs in here. Then our Nito Status, unfortunately, has got a little corner ding there on the right. And then our Veneto Space. All right, pack number 2. Go ahead and sit these here. First card, Quentin Holmes base. I have to say I do love the fact that even the base cards in this product are serial numbered. I really like that. Our second card is Aspirations, Adrian Valero, and that's out of 75. Our next card is Adonis Medina, Aspirations autograph out of 100. Nice color on that too. Very nice color. Our next card is a, Willie Damas for the Rays. Sorry about that flickering there. It'll calm down here in a sec. And that is serial numbered 4 of 10, and that's a dual patch. Nice color in that. 3 different colors on those 2 patches. Very nice hit for the Damas spot. You can see right there, 4 of 10 there in the bottom left-hand corner. And our last card in the pack, Brian Mata base. All right, on to pack number 3. First card, Brian Miller, base. Our next card in the pack is Chance Adams, Aspirations, and that's serial number to 200. Our next card in the pack is Sam Carlson, Aspirations, on-card autograph, and that's serial numbered 250. Got a little bit of a ding on that upper right corner though. Not much of one, just a touch. Very nice card. Nice clean on-card signature. And then our next card is a Future Threads Harrison Bader and Johan Acevedo dual jumbo jerseys, and that's serial numbered 30 of 49. So we will random that after our break. And then our final card in pack 3 is Geoffrey Marte base. All right. On to pack number 4. First card, Tyler Buffett, base. Our second card is Blake Hunt, Aspirations, and that's serial number to 150. Our next card is, oddly enough, also Blake Hunt, with an on-card autograph. How about that? Nice little back-to-back for the Blake Hunt spot. That's pretty crazy. Same player, 2 cards back-to-back. And then our next card in the box is Lincoln Hensman autograph. Nice hit for the Hensman spot. All right. And our last card in the pack is Pedro Vasquez, base. And onto our last pack. Card number 1, Freddie Tarnok base. Card number 2, Orlando Chivilli, Aspirations, serial number to 100. And And our next card is Andres Jimenez autograph. And our next card is Kevin Maitan Future Thread Silhouette autograph, and that's serial numbered 14/49. Nice hit for the Maitan spot. And then our last card in the box is Junior Penagua base. All right. So, first things first, we are going to do our random for our Harrison Bader and Johan Acevedo dual jersey card. So we'll go back to random. And Bader's on the top, so because he's on top of the card. All right, so we're going to, pardon me, we're going to hit our randomizer 3 times, and whichever player's on top, that's the spot that the card will go to. Once, twice, and 3 times, and it goes to the Bader spot. All right, so let's go to our list and see who has the Bader spot. And that goes to John H. Congrats. Just want to go through the rest of our cards real quick, and we will see who got which ones. All right. So our Junio Tillian card goes to, make sure I'm got it on there, okay. All right. So he is not on our list because he didn't have a hit in the product. So we're going to have some base cards left over. I didn't include them in the random because they don't have autographs associated with them, and I didn't want to sell spots just for base cards, especially in a product like this where there's hundreds of players that have autographs. So we'll random those cards. Once we get done going through the rest of them to identify those, we'll random them off to everybody. So let's see, Mark Venitos is on the list, and that goes to Bingo Nut 54. Our Quentin Holmes base goes to Still and Home 50. Our Brian Mata base goes to Bingo Nut 54. Our Brian Miller base also goes to Bingo Nut 54. Our Jeffrey Marte base goes to Prospector OD. Our Tyler Buffett base goes to McGaw 1BW. Our Pedro Vasquez base goes to Prospector OD. Our Freddie Tarnok base goes to April Whitney 0. And then our Junior Penagua base goes to Bingo Nut 54. Our Tomas Nido status card goes to CC Fisher 991. Our Adrian Valero aspirations goes to Q5 Team. Our Chance Adams Aspirations goes to Jim Moon 122084. And then our Blake Hunt Aspirations goes to Randonna A. Our Orlando Chiavilli Aspirations goes to John H. And then our Brett Netzer Purple Aspirations on-card autograph goes to Jim Moon 122084. Congrats on that. And then our Colton Hawk autograph goes to Jim Moon 122084. Then our Adonis Medina Aspirations autograph goes to MEZ. Congrats. And our Sam Carlson Aspirations autograph goes to Skase. Our Blake Hunt autograph goes to Redonna A. And then our Lincoln Hinsman autograph goes to CC Fisher 991. And our Andres Jimenez autograph goes to Speedy Survival Store. Congrats, Speedy. And then our Willie Adamus, I always mispronounce that. You all know who I'm talking about. We've got a beautiful dual patch card that's numbered to 10. That goes to Debbie C. Congrats, Debbie. Debbie was also the person that bought the first spot in this break. How fitting. And then our Kevin Matan Future Threads Silhouette Jersey autograph out of 49 goes to April Whitney 0. All right. So we have one base card that is not accounted for because he didn't sign autographs for the product. So let me refresh this. There we go. So we're going to random this. Give me just a second to set that up. I know it's not a huge card, but nonetheless, it's a card. And who knows? He's one of these international players. He could be the next big thing. You just never know. Alright, so I'm going to use the same list that we started with, basically where everybody's in order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize the list 3 times, and whoever's listed at the top will get the Huniutillion card. Alright, there we go. Got it set up. We got Debbie C on the top, and we've got Skase at the bottom. Once, twice, and lucky number 3. And it goes to CC Fisher 991. All right. How about that? That is all for our break this evening. We do have some stuff coming up, though, next week. On Thursday, we'll be doing Immaculate Football. And then we've got 3 different breaks coming up on Saturday. So, but thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you buying spots in our break. I appreciate your patience. I know that a lot of you have bought these spots quite a long time ago, so I certainly appreciate your patience in allowing us to get it filled. And thanks for those of you that are watching. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Thanks again, everybody.